Good morning, everybody. How are we this fine, beautiful Saturday? A little windy outside, a little chilly. I am the Reverend at Barbecue. This is Cookin' Pellets. Thanks so much for swinging by. Today, we're doing some different stuff. I'm going to do a tech review of a UNNI pizza oven. Supposed to cook a pizza in like 60 to 90 seconds. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, you can see it out there in the on the grill cam. I have it set up on top of the Traeger. I didn't really have a good place for the camera, so that's where we have it. I'm actually going to put a little music behind me again because I kind of like the music, if that's okay with you guys. Mic a bit close. Sorry about that. Thank you, A Wise Rooster, our mod with the most there. Wise Rooster 69 is our moderator. Thank you, sir, for letting me know. Yeah, oh, it's a little hot today, isn't it? Yeah. But good that I know. How's this? How's the mic? For all of you on YouTube that are watching this after the fact, after we do our live broadcast, we have a moderator. We do it live. We do this live, and then we put it up to YouTube. So anyway, YouTubers, thank you for swinging by. Everybody that's watching, thank you for swinging by right here on Twitch. Appreciate that very much. And Wise Rooster 69, who moderates all the stuff in the chat, thank you very much for doing that. So I thought I had pizza sauce, and I didn't. So what I ended up doing, I didn't have time to go get it because I had to set the camera and stuff up. So what I ended up doing is I made my own pizza sauce this morning. So I took some, ooh, that's pretty strong. I took some contadina tomato paste, which you can see right there, okay? And you got to thin this out. You got to like only take half a can. I use the whole can. It's a little stiff, but I don't have to put a boatload of it on. And we'll do this on another show, but real quick, it was contadina tomato paste, some basil, some crushed rosemary, salt, and pepper. I used some olive oil, probably a couple of tablespoons of our roasted garlic infused olive oil, and a little bit of water, and I mixed it up, and then you get a nice paste. Now this has been sitting. I put a little bit of dehydrated onions in here too, so very good. So what we're doing first, though, I got to clear this out of the way so I can make sure I'm looking at. There we go. So that thing right there on top of the pellet grill, I'm going to go out there and see if you guys can see me. And I think you can. I can't see the monitor right now, so I'm just going to explain this real quick. So this is a UNNI, okay? Pizza goes in the front here. There's a pizza stone in there. It's pellet driven, 100%. So actually what I'm going to do is probably light this and shove it in here just to make it work. But to explain it real quick, you put pellets in here. This goes into the back right here, okay? This, you fill more pellets up with it. It's got a really, it's not, I don't want to say crude, but it's got a very simple device for keeping pellets, a little flapper right here that you screw in, keep the pellets in there. Take the top off. We'll do that first. This puppy is going to cook a pizza like in 60 seconds. So I can't wait to see that. But, so this is the UNNI, okay? We had a customer, one of our pellet customers, come by, and they wanted to go ahead and try our pellets because they heard our pellets work really good on the UNNI, and we've been trying to get a UNNI for, I don't know, a couple of months. We ran into the guy at one of the shows, and it's like, okay, fine, but that is what it is. So, we just couldn't get one. Well, all of a sudden, a customer actually gave us this UNNI to try. Really nice guy. Appreciate him very much. Mrs. B, what was his name? Do you remember? Tony? Max? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot now. Anyway, and we've never met him before, so usually if I know somebody, I'm not losing my cookie completely. But anyway, so he dropped it off a couple of days ago, as he promised. And, we gave him some pellets because we really appreciate it, but he used our pellets. He came by like a week and a half ago, tried our pellets, and he said it was just perfect. The pellets that come with the UNNI, not so good, I guess. And I'm not cutting anybody's pellets. It's just in the general overall are things that we've heard. Not the best. So if you guys are interested in that thing after the fact, and it all goes well, you can go to our website, cookinpellets.com. Look for Reverend of Barbecue underneath the catalog. Reverend of Barbecue cooking smoking tools. And there's a link that goes directly to Amazon, so you can buy it. And that's actually how you support us. You buy stuff on Amazon through our website, through our website stuff we have, but we're not going to stock the unis, so we let you find it on Amazon, which generally has the best price. They're pretty much there. There's a couple other tools that I always use. I always use my garlic press. That's there, and a couple other things. But anyway, you can go up there and figure that out. So they give you a pizza stone to put in there. It's about a quarter-inch thick. They give you this nice little pizza, slider device. You make pizza on it. You stick it in, and they tell you got to. Now, I'm going to bring my phone out there. So they tell you have to turn it. So I'm going to put a timer on my phone. Oh, you did get my text. Yeah. Little stressful this morning here. Timer. Okay. So I have a. Oh, no, I want to do a stopwatch. No, I want to do a timer. So we're going to go ahead, pause, cancel. This thing is supposed to go for, and I'm going to set it up now because if I don't, I'll forget to do it. So I'm going to time this thing. It says 60 seconds. I'm going to give it, because it's cold outside, it says it gets up to 900 degrees. I'm going to set it for 1 minute, 10 seconds. And I'm going to turn it in 30 seconds. Okay? So when it says to turn it, we'll turn it once we get everything going. So I think the first thing is, I think I'm going to go get that started, so you guys can come with me. It looks like, it looks like you can kind of see what I'm doing. You guys have to have a blowtorch to do this. Not a blowtorch, I'm sorry, a propane torch to do this. So I happen to have this little handy self-igniter. This is a benzomatic, and it works really good. So they say first that you have to put a pile of pellets in. On the instructions are fair at best. I went online to verify and see how to do it. There's a little hole in the side here that you can put this in. I don't think that's the best way for it. So make sure the cap is off. They say keep the door closed. They say fill this thing up with pellets and then get her running. And then we're gonna go ahead and see if we can just get her lit. And then we'll put it in, and then after we get it put in, we'll go ahead and we'll put a little flame in that door there and see how well it goes. So I just want to get this good and lit. And obviously, you see, it doesn't take much. So we're using our perfect mix right now. Probably could use our hickory, but we're using our perfect mix. Okay? And it's windy out today. I do not like the wind. So I'm going to move over here to put it in because I think it's just smart to do that way. Okay, and see the little hole that's over here. Oh, there you go. And I got her cranking in there, and I don't, we're just going to keep it. It's supposed to light in a couple of minutes. And here we go. We got some heat coming out the top. And the pellets look like they're starting to burn. So I'm just going to leave it on here. I don't know if you can tell it's starting to smoke. So we're going to let this go. And this isn't the best surface for this, so people don't do this on your grill. I'm stupid at best to let this happen on the grill. So you can see it's starting to smoke already, which is very cool. I'm going to load this back up with, come on, let her go. So, I don't know if she's lit. And it's the first time I've done this, so you guys got to bear with me a little bit. And so just make sure you got a good fire going. And you should leave the top on. They say leave everything on when you're doing this. Leave this top on, push the back all the way in. And I'm just peeking to see if there's a flame. There is a flame. There's a pretty good flame in there. So you got to let it get good and hot and get going. So I'm going to check the front and see how the front looks as I've now stepped into, oh boy, I got grease on the bottom here. So let's see how she lit. Oh yeah, look at that. It's going. So I'm going to put more pellets in here, and it takes a little bit. It's not the cleanest smoke until it really starts cranking up, okay? So let me go get some more pellets. And what I mean by clean smoke is it's not the cleanest smoke as far as, it takes a bit. It's really got to get cranking up to start clearing up the smoke. And it's really not a smoke device. It's more of a heat device. So I'm filling this whole thing up with pellets. Okay, as you can see, that's full. And now I'm going to make sure that it's, well, we got a fire going in there. Yeah, it's going. So they say just leave her go. They say just let it go. There you go. You can see. See, the thing is just starting to really crank now. Oh my God. Looks like the house is on fire. It's not, but it's windy out. Oh my God, that thing is all of a sudden. So Mrs. B has got her mouth wide open. Oh, you can't. Well, you can kind of tell in here. I don't have that. I got to lift the camera up just a little bit so you guys can see what it's doing here. It is. It's pretty hot. It's hot. It's definitely cranking up. So I filled it up. They say, get it started, fill the thing up, and let it go. So I lifted up the lid a little bit. Okay, only because I'm not sure. I'm just kind of checking it. Just want to make sure that it's okay. It needs that on there. Okay, so we're gonna leave it. All right, just leave it alone. Note to self, leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. Okay. So let's do a pizza and put it on. Hopefully by the time the pizza's done, we'll have heat. And it's pretty hot out there. I mean, it's cold outside, but that thing is starting to crank up a little bit. So I think it's one of those things you just have to get used to. These are pre-made pizza rounds. I use a company, Golden Home. It's a honey round. They're actually really, really good. So, the one thing I want to do here, though, to get it off of there a little bit easier is, do we have any cornmeal? Anything like cornmeal? Anything close to cornmeal? Over here? Where? So what I'm looking for, guys, is a little cornmeal. Yeah, well, I should have done this earlier. Cornstarch, no. So what I want to do, I wanted to put something down so this would slide off easier, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. So I don't want to get my hands too close to this, obviously, because it's supposed to be like 800-900 degrees. So this is a basic pizza. This is a cheese, pepperoni pizza. And again, I made the pizza sauce, but it is so super strong. It's not going to need a lot of stuff. So I'm just going at it. And I just have store-bought pepperoni. I have store-bought, obviously, grated mozzarella, fresh shredded mozz. And we have a little music in the background. We got to change that music. Hey, Aurora Pop, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. We really appreciate it. Meso, hello. MC, hello. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by the grill in the kitchen. Testing a pizza oven today. Supposed to cook a pizza in 90 seconds. 60 seconds, 90 seconds. Meso, hey, thanks for the cheers. I appreciate that. Very, very much. You guys supports charities. Anytime you cheer for us, that goes directly to 3 charities that we support. We really do appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Fredrism, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Let's see what else. Who else is there? Did I miss anybody? Because I was outside. Cheer for the heat. Yeah, cheer for the heat. No kidding. So it's pretty interesting, and you don't plug that thing in either. That's what's so cool about it. Hey, look at that. There's a pizza. Yeah, pizza. Don't plug it in. Fill it with pellets. Get a propane torch, and go to town. And then chiz. I'm going to put a lot of chiz on here. I've seen a lot of guys, I've seen videos. They use store-bought, pre-made pizzas. They've used a little bit of everything. And, some guys, the guy that came in that gave us this to use, to try it, he makes like 40 pounds of pizza dough from scratch. He leaves it proof overnight to expand, and then he makes a zillion of them. He's got like 6 kids, and he makes a zillion pizzas at one time because they don't take long to cook. So we're just going to see how long that don't take long to cook is actually equivalent to. And then we might go over actually what I did with this pizza sauce. So I'm always very leery about hitting the edges too much, and don't want it to burn, but you got to have cheese on your pizza. It looks like a lot, it really isn't. I'm being very sparse on putting stuff up. Did I say hi to Aurora Pop? I think I did. How you doing? Can you switch scenes to full? Yeah, I think I can, actually. Good point there, Mr. Wise Rooster. See, that's why he's there. That's why he's there. Boom! Look at that. Oh, hey, that makes a lot more sense, huh? There you go. So there it is. Wise Rooster, our producer. Oh, good job. You don't need to make me watch this. 6 kids. Eep! Yeah, I'm with you. I got my hands full with 2. My wife's got 3. That's only because I'm inclusive of it. Okay, so there is cheese, and you can see how well it's cranking up there with heat. The other thing is, if you guys wanted to do, you could probably put 2 or 3 tortillas on there too, little tortilla shells, and then go to town on tortillas. So here we go. I'm going to put pepperoni only on half of this. I'll let you guys see what I'm doing here real quick. So I'm doing pepperoni just on half because I want to see kind of how it works on both a full and not a full fired with tons of ingredients and just not a whole lot of ingredients. So there's a halfer and halfer right there. We got a little bit of space. I mean, you can, again, make your pizza your way. The crusts, it's a Golden Home bakery product. I don't know if they have them by you, but they are they're really damn good. So okay, now it's lit. You saw it took me, I don't know, a couple 3-4 minutes to light it. Pardon my back. My world for a towel. There we go. Oh, you know what we missed? Somebody out there. And say hello because you gave me bits. Tell me a color. So, say, tell me a color. Say, hello, tell me a color. Okay? Put it in chat. Put chat in chat. Drop a color in chat. Just tell me any color. Thick crust or relatively thin? Relatively thin, Em. But you need to drop a color in chat for me real quick. Trust me. Just do it. If you haven't been here before, you'll see why in a second. We always light the kitchen up on a certain color, and blue. So the wheel goes around and round. Oh, now you're screwing it up. What are you doing? Don't. Here. Okay, round and round, and then blue. There you go. Okay, ready? And it should stop on blue. Nice blue. There you go. Blue for you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Anybody that gives us bits gets a color for the kitchen. That's done. Perfect. Blue. Nice and blue. So we're going to put this thing out on the grill. I'm going to switch over. This is a very thin crust. See how thin that crust is? Very thin crust. Hey, Big Ash 2000, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. I'm going to change the scene here, and you're going to see why in a second. We are doing, we're testing a UNNI Pizza oven. That thing out there, that thing is cranking hot. Dang, I wish I had a some way to figure out how hot that was. I was going to get one of those, boop, boop, reader things, and I didn't. That's pretty damn warm. So, you know what I didn't bring out is my phone. Well, that's okay. So let's see if we got enough pellets. Looks like there's enough pellets in it. And we're going to throw this puppy right in. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to go inside and start the timer on my phone. Okay. They say in 30 seconds you should go ahead and turn it. So you saw me put it in. And and now we wait. Take a nap. No. So we have about 20 seconds. So, I mean, it's hot. It's warm over there. There's no doubt that it's warm in that thing. So when this thing gets to about 30 seconds or so, we'll go out there, we'll turn it, or try giving it a turn. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it very easily. I don't know what I'm going to need to turn it with. What do you think? Oh, you know what I should have gotten? Here, watch this. Let me get one of my big spatulas. I take a big spatula. Okay, we're working down to 30 seconds. Let me pop it back out there to the grill cam. Okay. And let's take this puppy. Whoa. Yep. Oh my God. I don't even think we need to turn it, kids. Holy criminy. I should have actually used that. I should have used, yeah, we're done. We're done. It's a minute 10 seconds. Okay, hold on. So a minute 10 seconds. I'm going to go out and actually pull it out. Okay? And see what happened to it. Oh, yeah, should have turned it. Should have turned it. Holy crap. It's cooked. I mean, it is done. You guys saw me take it out. Look at this. You guys saw me take this out. Yeah, that edge, it's worse. It looks worse on the camera than it is. It is fully cooked. That crust is golden brown. I'm amazed. I'm completely amazed. It worked like nobody's business. Okay, so heed the warning. It's like a 60 to a 90 second cook. And you need to turn this pizza in 30 seconds. Do not do a show and review if you can't turn the pizza. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm so completely impressed. Wait, sorry, we got to let everything load up there. Okay, stop. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this puppy and give it a try. This edge is definitely done. I overdone that edge, no doubt about it. But where are we at? We got a cleaver. Yeah, we got my cleaver. Okay, it's not the best thing, but this'll do good. Oh my God, it's nice and crunchy. It is. I got to tell you, now it ain't cheap. There's no doubt. Oh my God, Pete, how you doing? OMG, Pete, what up? How you doing, pal? It is. It ain't a cheap device. It's $300. Again, they're not on sale anywhere. I checked because I knew I was going to do this. If you guys are interested, you saw it. I mean, you saw me start it. Don't do that. You'll cut yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh. So you saw me start it. You saw me put the pellets in, light it, let it get the heat, shove it in there. And I'll save you a piece, Mr. Knuckles. I'll save you a piece, Mr. Mark Knuckles there. So let me do this. And look at that. I mean, that is just so stupid. We're going to toss this over to the ingredients cam if I can find it and show you guys that. Look at that. That's a perfect. It's actually perfectly done. Isn't that something else? I'm just amazed. It gets warm. You know what I do want it here? Let me take a bite. Let's see how it is. Social eating. Hold on. Wow. Look at the bottom. You see the bottom? It is crusty underneath. It's got a very little bit of smoke. This is almost like a wood-fired a wood-fired oven pizza. One thing I do want to do is I want to check and see how hot it is underneath this. I've seen guys put it on. Well, you could put it on a table. You could put it on a wood table. I wouldn't suggest it, but I mean it's actually not overly hot. You could put that on a wood table and utilize it. So anyway, so there you go. I'm completely amazed. The UNNI Pizza Oven. It's you can go online. You can go to our website, cookinpellets.com actually, cookinpellets.com. Go to the catalog on the left side, and it'll drop down. Look for the Reverend Barbecue Cooking and Smoking Tools. And in there is a link to Amazon. A couple other things. But then there's a link to Amazon, and that's how you support us. If you're interested in one, buy one there. If not, no problem. We get that. We're actually working on trying to get one of these puppies and giving it away. I don't know if it's going to happen or how soon, but it's pretty cool, needless to say. Again, the pizza sauce, we'll go over the pizza sauce real quick. Again, I'm not going to give you the recipe. That'll be for another show. But I took contadina tomato paste, cut it in half, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, probably a teaspoon of dehydrated onions, about the same of dried basil, and throw a little garlic in there, crushed rosemary. Mix it all together, about a quarter cup of water, and turns in. I mean, this is awesome. So, until next time, I really appreciate it. You guys have been perfect. The UNNI is going to cool down. You could probably, Crimney, I got to tell you, the amount, before I leave, the amount of pellets I put in that thing is probably equal to, at a full retail cost, I probably used maybe 25 cents worth of pellets. I mean, that thing fires up. I probably used more in propane than pellets to get it started. Excuse me. Anyway, it is unbelievable. So anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by. I'm going to finish some pizza. Too bad you guys aren't here to help and finish. Maybe next time. Anyway, until next time, swing back by Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Saturdays at 10 a.m. Again, thanks for the bits. Say hello. Appreciate that very much. And if you want to support, learn more about us, have questions, comments, or anything else, CB at cookinpellets.com. And for the Reverend of Barbecue and Wise Rooster, this is Cookin' Pellets. Thanks so much for joining. And until Wednesday, see you later. Bye.